Sorry about that again. Now let's get to Rachel and John. It's obvious that they did how can I phrase this? They did the bedsheet dance, and they liked it. But as soon as they were done dancing in the sheets, the baby wakes up. And John got a taste of reality. Now, everything seems fine, but Rachel's still like on the fence, and then she meets John's sister. John's sister lets the cat out of the bag. John's been a player. He's had lots of girlfriends, and none of them were kids, and he's not good with kids. He hasn't done anything. Basically, she didn't even say it, and she didn't have to say it, but he didn't even help her with her kids. So she's very surprised to see him with the baby. And then, as we see in a clip, he can't hold the baby right, so she's very worried. And she's like, who's this American girl coming here with a baby who's not even my brother's? And you can see the look on his face like, uh-oh, my sister's letting stuff out. My sister's letting stuff out. Uh-oh, she's letting the cat out of the bag. That's pretty bad now, isn't it? That's pretty bad. The cat's coming out of the bag. Not much really went on with them. You saw the sister. You saw him interacting with the baby. You see Rachel questioning, you know, at some point this kid is going to call him daddy. And he's like, well, I never had a father in my life, so I don't want her to call me daddy. And you can see the look on Rachel's face, like, her face dropped, like, dude, she's going to call you dada. And then you see, like, the kid's trying to say dada. And he's just, I don't want to be daddy. I don't want to be daddy. Well, just say the truth. I'm not ready for a relationship with the kid. And you could see Rachel wondering, is he really ready for the whole enchilada? Because you are the whole enchilada. You're the whole package deal. Regardless of the baby's daddy in her life or not, you are a package deal. I don't think John can handle it. And then he starts going into what he did in his past. And fine. But Rachel, understand, he may never be able to come to the United States. You know, people do stupid things. I mean, we all have. But he may not be able to come to the United States. You have to understand that. You know, so you might be living in England if you stay with him. And Rachel, really think, you know, does she want to be there with that kid? Does she want to go home? And it doesn't seem like he has a real job. I mean, from his sister made it seem like he's had a lot of problems and a lot of girls. This is a lot to think about because the guy is not ready to be called dad. And he, you know, at first it's going to be all fine and fun and games, but give it a little bit of time, he ain't going to want to be called dada. You know, that's just a horror show. That is a horror show. Now let's get to Ricky and Melissa. Yeah, she dipped out on him. And he's walking around like it's okay. It doesn't bother him. He knows she's playing games. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. He's very boring. But then you see the clip for next week. What the hell is going on? Either I'm thinking he went to for Melissa, then he went and he got her through a special website and it didn't work out, so then he went back to the website and picked up somebody else? I don't know. I don't know, but he seems intent on getting married while there and bringing her home. No matter what it is, it could be a warm body. As long as it's a warm body, it's coming home with Ricky. Ricky, you know, they make these things called the real doll. You could change her hairstyle, change her face, change the size of her boobs. they make the innies real, you know what I mean? The vajayjays, they make them real. I think you're better off with that. I think it'll save you a lot of grief and heartache and disease later on. But anyway, Ricky, it's not cute anymore. And then we have Paul and Karine. Paul and Karine. Paul and Karine. Oh, I gotta put my eyes on. They decided to get married. And I think they got their paperwork in order. Karine's dumb and she's a user. Paul's just dumb. He gets himself into situations that he may not be able to get out of. She wants a baby to ensure that Paul comes back to her. Again, I see this ending badly. People making dumb moves. I mean, this is stupid now. And then he tells his mom he's going to marry this girl. His mother's looking at him like, I didn't raise you to be stupid. She must be banging her head against the walls now. What the hell did you do to my life? I raised you up, you messed up, you cleaned up, and now you're going to do something even dumber. I'd be like, just don't come home. And Karine's asking for a baby. And you see them in the supermarket, which is the funny thing. You see these two in the supermarket. And she's like, woo-hoo, let's play house. Only a 15-year-old does that. I think Karine's only about 15. I think she's lying about her age. I don't even think she's 15. But she's not stupid. And I think her parents told her, you better get knocked up so you have the kid. So he'll have to send you money. And you know what? $200 there is not $200 here. $200 here won't get you nowhere. $200 there? Oh, look what it pays for. You know, so she's using him. And she wants to get knocked up right away. Let's see how that goes. And Tariq and Hazel. How many different ways does Hazel have to say, dude, I'm using you. I don't care who you are, as long as you get me the hell out of this hellhole. That's what she's saying. Tariq, come on. Come on, Tariq. You're a lot smarter than that. But no. So Tariq meets Hazel's parents. Now, Tariq says that he believes in God and whatever, but he's not religious. And he meets her parents. And her parents want him and her to go to their church. Now, when we think church in the United States, we think saints, maybe some people dancing, you know, and going, hallelujah, hallelujah, amen. Or you might think of a church with the snakes. But nothing really out of the ordinary. Maybe some gospel music and singing. Or maybe like the stuffy, Catholic church is stuffy, let's be realistic. Sit, stand, kneel, kneel, stand, sit. You know, take the communion wafer and drink some wine, you know, it's, you know, but we see their church. Now, I know we have churches like that here in the United States because the United States is a melting pot of people of all different cultures and religions. But did you see the look on Tariq's face? Seriously, did you see the look on his face? All these people screaming. Falling to the floor, looking like they're possessed. I swear to God, I think somebody was pumping some sort of stuff in that room to make those people go nuts. And poor Tariq is sitting there with Hazel, and he's looking like, what the hell is wrong with these people? They're sitting there. And for 6 hours. Where do the people get the energy for this? I swear to God, he must be giving them some Kool-Aid laced with something to make you crazy and make you carry on for hours. Maybe it's acid or something. I don't know. I don't know. But when he came out of there, he was just like, what the fuck? What? He's like, 6 hours of my life I spent with these crazy people. Oh, Tariq. And then he sees Hazel's parents' room where they live. Walk up multiple flights of stairs. And you know what they use for a stove? A propane tank with the burner on top. Can we say explosion? It looks really dangerous. I mean, seriously, it does. And he sees how these people live. And I don't know if it got through to his head, but they're looking at him like, get us the hell out of here. Oh, Mr. American, we don't care what color your skin is. Take our daughter, bend her over any which way you like. Get us the hell out of here. We're living in hell. I mean, come on. Come on. And what was that tank top that he was wearing? I was scared just looking at it. I mean, you go to meet somebody's parents for the first time and you wear that thing? Oh my God. Oh my God. And at the church, the priest is saying, speak in tongues. What the hell? What pastor says to his congregation, speak in tongues? You don't encourage that sort of thing. And her parents were there doing the same thing. I would love to know what he's thinking about her parents after dealing with that for 6 hours. And then Hazel's like, oh, I hope you found this okay. How did you like church? I'd be like, bitch, you're all crazy. You're crazy. I'm like, look, I've seen a lot of things in my life. I've done a lot of things in my life. But damn, y'all be crazy. And I'm from New York, okay? And I'm saying, y'all be crazy. Because that just, oh. I swear to God. That family is looking at him going, oh, he's going to be the money maker. He's going to be the money maker. Tariq, run. You don't have to be that desperate. First of all, the girl's got a kid. Second of all, she's telling everybody on national TV she's using you. Ding, 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 ding. Danger, Will Robinson. She's using you. I mean, seriously. It's like, okay. It's like your brain on drugs. You take an egg, you crack it, you throw it in the frying pan. Do you want that for your life, Tariq? And the parents speaking in tongues, you know, they go to it and then they're like, oh, will you get baptized? Will you do that? I'd be like, no. Now am I not getting baptized? I don't want my soul saved if it means speaking in tongues and going for 6 hours. That's not how I worship God. It's just, why did he stay the full 6 hours? I mean, after 10 minutes, I'd be like, look, you know what? You're all batshit crazy. You're all batshit crazy. This is overwhelming for me. I'm going to go outside. I'm going to walk down the road. I'm going to kneel and pray to God to save me from you people. Ugh. It was bad. It was really bad. I mean, seriously. It was so bad. It was so bad. 6 hours? What, they chained Tariq to the chair? They threatened him? The man couldn't get out and go, I gotta go for a cigarette, and just walk out and not come back. He couldn't go down the road and go, praise to Jesus, come out of that place. Jesus, save me from these people, because they're batshit crazy. They're going nuts. Oh, like I'm going nuts, because I can't believe I wasted my time watching this poor man be in a room of crazy people and not leave. He didn't leave. He stayed in a room of crazy people. And the girl that he wants to marry is telling everybody, ha-ha, I'm using him. I gotta get out of here. My parents live in an 8x8 cell. Poor as anything. I don't have custody of my son because I live in poverty, and the son probably still lives in poverty with the dad, and this guy's her salvation. And she takes him to this church, knowing he's not religious, and then expects him to convert. Jesus, take the wheel on this one. Take the wheel, steer them away from each other. Let her go find somebody, you know, a nice guy from France. Yeah, from France. Not an American guy. This is why, you know, American men are so messed up. They go to these countries thinking they're going to get this girl who's going to worship the ground they walk on and treat them like their mommies and grandmothers did who doted on them. And then they get these women, they bring them to the United States, and they love you a long time till they get the visa. Then you find out they got a boyfriend who's actually their husband from their country, and they move in with them. Guys, this isn't a good look. This isn't a good look for you. And you know what? I'm wondering what's going on with George and Anfisa. Because Anfisa, she's a user. It's just so bad. It's just so bad. Karini's using this chick. Hazel, I don't even. Lord, take the wheel. Take the wheel on this one. Because they need a lot. Everybody, let's sit and pray for Hazel and her family, that they come out of poverty in a different way, and that they stop going to this crazy church, and they find a church where maybe they sing gospel music or something. Because that flipping out like that just ain't cool. It just makes you look bad, makes you look like you're a devil worshiper. I swear to God. Anyway, that's Reality Checked. Sorry it was broken up today. I'm done.